Welcome to the world of AutoVision, the collision industry's most complete and advanced computerized measuring and four-wheel alignment system. The AutoVision system consists of a computer and cabinet, but unlike other measuring systems, the AutoVision cabinet does not need to be close to the work area because of our unique multifunctional handheld units. They're located on each of the independent towers along with all of the necessary attachments. The towers roll on spring-loaded bearings that will take the punishment of the harsh environment of a body shop. Craig Campert from Campert Auto Works has repaired hundreds of cars using the AutoVision system. Let's hear what Craig has to say.
Oh, I've been in business pulling frames since 1986, 20 years, and I've been in the body shop business since 77. I do a lot of collision repair from all the way from the lightest hits all the way up to totaled out heavy hits on one-ton trucks. I do builders on occasion. I try to stay out of that, but they're a necessary evil to the job. I don't do any body work anymore. I hang panels once in a while. I use the measuring system for every single pull, regardless. There's hardly anything that I never set that measuring system up for. Yeah, I have two sets of rails and I have one measuring system, and I have no issues as to starting another job in between because the setup of the measuring is so fast. I'll move the measuring over, fix the vehicle, the light hit, turn around, send them down the road, and then go back to my other job and complete it. Well, to set the measuring up on average is 10-12 minutes, and I've had shops go into length telling me that it's such a little pull that you really shouldn't have wasted the time doing that. And by the time I have my measuring set up, check the 4 points, assume the center line, it keeps the redos out of it, and I know my work's correct, and it's never an issue in the time that it takes to set it up. The car doesn't have to be on pinch hole clamps. Sometimes I'll measure up for an alignment before I start, and I will also measure to see if I can find bent parts. Say if I find a car that's older or a car or truck that's out of date where I've fixed a few antique vehicles, and you have to assume some things, but when it turns into most vehicles are built on symmetry and you can repair nearly anything whether you have data or not. I've got a Cadillac Seville that's coming in, but the car has numerous panels that have to be hung to support the fenders and headlights that aren't in a lesser grade car that I'm going to show you how and easy it is by taking a point that isn't on a data chart off the car on the good side and putting my measuring where the holes are supposed to be and vice gripping it down, and all I have to do is after that I come up with my panel, double check it, and then go back, check it with the measuring again and weld it in place. Using the measuring system while assembling this car, I don't have to put all the sheet metal on the car.
In a matter of just a few minutes, side and front brackets are positioned because of the movement versatility of the AutoVision measuring arm. The measuring arm can easily be moved away from and returned to the immediate work area. Control points from data charts are easily measured and stored in the report by pressing the record key on the handheld. Going from measuring underbody to underhood is fast.
The measuring system has been a bonus with my handhelds because I can keep my computer away from the dirt and the grinding and the damage that's possible by shoving a piece of equipment around out here, especially electronics. No wires on the floor, they're in the ceilings. I can make a before and after report and printouts, and on occasion where if I have a stubborn adjuster that doesn't believe me without a re-inspection, I can take a digital picture and download it and send it to the adjuster hoping for an okay without his showing up here, which sometimes can run into days depending on how busy they are.
With one setup, the AutoVision can measure the entire vehicle. There are 3 measuring modes plus wheel alignment. The data point mode uses integrated Mitchell vehicle specification charts to measure frame rails, cradle bolts, strut tower bolts, core support, suspension bolts, fender bolts. The compare point mode uses the undamaged side of the vehicle to establish measuring points to repair the damaged side, door hinge bolts, striker bolts, A-pillars, B-pillars, suspension parts, and the point-to-point tram dimensions use Mitchell specification charts to measure under the hood, trunk openings, windshield openings, door openings. 4-wheel alignments are easily done using the AutoVision. Camber, toe angles, and caster are all determined by measuring off the wheels, and SAI angle is determined by measuring upper and lower ball joints. One of the key features of the AutoVision system is the auto reset function. If the vehicle moves during a repair, it can be easily relocated by simply pressing the auto reset key on the handheld unit and remeasuring the 2 reference points stored during the setup. AutoVision, the answer to all of your measuring and wheel alignment needs.